North. Happy Thursday. Happy rainy Thursday, right? Oh well, not every day can be sunny, right? And guess what? You can always do music indoors or outdoors. So perfect. All right. So today we are going to learn the refrain part of 9 to 5. And let's do a little bit of review here first. So first we got our space notes. Those are the ones that look like the Oreos. And we spell the word face to remember those. F-A-C-E. Let me flip it over. Review our line note names. Remember, these are the ones that look like the pizzas coming out of the oven and you slice them down the center. And that one we use every good boy does fine. E-G-B-D-F. Okay, so those are our line notes. Okay, now let's review where in the world these are at on the piano, right? So here are the notes, and you might have noticed that it looks like we have more notes this week, and that's because we do. We've got more notes on this staff this week because you are going to need them for the refrain of 9 to 5, all right? So, but you should know these, the names of these, because we know how to figure them out, right? So that's a line note. Every good boy does. It's on the does line, so it's a D, right? And that's a space, so we spell face, F-A-C-E, right? So it's an E, and that is where it's at on the piano. Let's go back to middle C, right? So C, D, E, F, G, and then we always start back over on our alphabet, right? A, B, C, D, E. Now, some of you who are really, really looking and paying attention, you might have noticed that we've got something at the top up here. It looks like an E with a lowercase b, right? And it's pointing to that black key there. That is not a lowercase b. In music, we call that a flat, okay? So if you were wondering, man, when are we going to use these black keys? How come they're there? What's going on? So that is a flat. So a flat is, if you see that flat sign, that little lowercase b sign next to a note, it means to play half a step lower. And going from this E here, this white key E, a half step is going to that black key. So that's an E flat, and you're going to find an E flat in our music this week, okay? And I'll take a picture of this so that you can have it if you wanted to print it out, or even if you just wanted to look at it on your screen, that's fine. All right, so let me get out our song here. First of all, I want to do a little bit of reviewing. What do we call these 5 lines and 4 spaces that we write our music on? We call that a staff. If you remembered that, awesome. All right, what do we call our swirly twirly thing over here? It's a type of clef. It's a treble clef, okay? And are those the high notes or the low notes? If you said hi, bravo. You have been paying attention. I love it. Okay, wonderful. And now we're going to go through, and we'll first go through using tas and TTs for my little ones, okay, that aren't familiar with the counting as much as my older ones. All right, so this is the end of the first verse. This is the beginning of our refrain. So you'll start, this is one, or I'm sorry, we're using tas and TTs. So we'll start on TT. Ready, go. T, ta, T, ta. T, 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 ta, T, T, ta, T, 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 ta, T, T, ta, T, 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 ta, T, T, ta, ta, T, 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 rest. Okay? Now, we know that real life grown-up musicians do not use tas and TTs, they count it. So let's count it. This is the end of the first verse that starts off that measure there. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so if you were able to count that with me, that is wonderful. You're in really, really good shape. Okay, now another thing I want to review with you. Do you remember what that is there? Those things that connect one note to another. They're all over the place in this song. See them? Those are our ties. It ties one note to the next. It means don't play that note again. You're just going to hold it out for the full value, okay, of that eighth note and that quarter note, okay? It's a little tricky, so if you're not quite there yet, don't worry about it. You'll get it. Okay, so next thing I want to review with you is, okay, so that flat there, I'm going to give you a little close-up. See that little close-up of that little flat, the flat sign next to the E? Okay, so that's where, that little E flat comes in, okay, right there. Now there's another little symbol here that you're going to be like, what is that, Miss Hayman? See that little thing there? That's called a natural. The natural is just saying, hey, I know I told you to make that E a flat before, but the natural is just saying, hey, don't make it flat anymore. I want to keep it an E. And I went ahead and I used sheet music today that actually has the note names next to it. See the D, the C, the A, the C. Because I know a lot of this is new for you guys, or learning how to play it on the piano is new for you guys, and for my little second graders, the note names are pretty new for you guys. So I went ahead and I got that in there. If you don't need them, awesome. If you need them, there they are, okay? So, if you were to play this, it would sound a little something like this. Let me see if I can hold my phone and play at the same time. This will be a little interesting trick, all right? So you come in, it goes 1, 2, 3, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken and no given. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it, okay? I'll also put it down on my hands so you can see what my hands are doing. This will also be interesting if I can watch the music, record, and play at the same time. Ooh. Well, you know, Miss Hayman, I like a challenge, so let's try it. 1, 2, here I go. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken and no given. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it rest. Hopefully that helps you out. I hope that you guys are having an awesome Thursday, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow.